This is Jeff Boxer. I have started out as a fine arts photographer in the mid-'60s. Studied at Clark University. Also took some classes with Ron Rosenstock and Minor White. Did some work also a little bit with lecture work with Paul Campanegro. So my beginnings were strictly black and white fine arts film photography. I think a really important link with my background is my sports outdoor adventure lifestyle. I think one of my first notable clients, because of my background in athletics, was New Balance athletic shoes. Shot for Runner Magazine, Runner's World, Cycling. I did quite a few ad campaigns for both small and large companies. Shooting both these days film. I shoot a lot of Fuji 6x8 format, and also color negative and transparency film, and I've also gotten very involved with digital photography as well. I'd say about 90% of my work is digital. Because I'm shooting a great deal on location with athletes, a lot of motion, changing light, real critical timing and critical lighting. I'm finding the digital capture, especially with on-screen immediate view, that combined with using the Sekonic meters, mostly in spot mode, give me the feedback I need to be able to adjust extremely quickly. Sometimes we will have an entire crew there, and I will have a 15-minute exposure time, all funds intended, for where I have the prime lighting to do what I need to do. I am once again getting involved in the sporting goods industry and promotion, commercially and editorially. And this is I live in an amazing area. I am surrounded in the Boulder, Colorado area by Olympic athletes, runners, cyclists, skiers, and just a wonderful place to shoot outside on location. The lighting here, the background, and scenery are just pretty remarkable. This was also one of my promotional pieces. So I had been driving by this place for about a month or two, and the light was shot just, I think, the first day of the new year, actually. Took my people out there, and we set this up and shot this scene for, this is kind of a reproduction or a modern look of the ads I shot for New Balance. I had gone there for, like most people, did my homework, went there for a couple of days. I'm using the Sekonic meter, read both incident and spot meter readings for clouds and sunsets. Got the idea for the frame up of the shot, the general lighting conditions. Got there about an hour and a half before we wanted to set up. This was lit with both ambient light, available light. This is in camera, by the way. The only manipulation is it's a two-frame shot, panorama, so which adds even more to the complication. We're shooting the main section with the runner and strobe light, and then shooting one edge or two edge sections on either side to create the double page spread, which I've done quite a few of. Getting back to the technology of it, this was lit, of course backlit. The runner is running away from the sun. We're facing almost due south. Sun is coming down just out of the frame over the Flatirons in Boulder, Colorado. And for the front lighting, I'm using a ProPhoto 1200 B2 with one head to fill in. The complication comes here from trying to balance with the lowering sun the limits of the highlights in the clouds and background, and with the runner moving, and also balancing the strobe light to get exactly the kind of both look of lighting and quantity of lighting we want on the runner's face. Well, I think not using a light meter is an enormous fallacy. I think the histogram is an extremely convenient thing, but when it comes to specific lighting and specific critical areas on faces or product, it just doesn't work. When I use the Sekonic spot meter, I can nail stuff down just to a fine line when I'm shooting.